apologise to your face and say, I'm really sorry for what I said. Obviously, I'm going to be the bigger person and apologise to you.
It's not about being the bigger person because I didn't do nothing wrong on Friday. So it's not about being the bigger person. You did need to apologise because I really didn't do nothing wrong on Friday. You really upset me Friday.
I know, and that's why I wanted to show my.
I've got nothing but best interest for Brandon. Yeah, like I said twice now, he's offered me £500. I've declined that. I've said no. You know, you said about the fucking self-harm and stuff like that. I've never, hang on, I didn't know that you had kids, and I've never said that. You should have just come to me. I would never bring kids into it. I think that's wrong. I think that's overstepping the mark. But you've also overstepped the mark by saying what you
I did.
I didn't say nothing about your kids.
It's what it is that hearing it from so many people and hearing that it's from your obviously TikTok.
My trolls, probably.
That's doing it.
I've got a hell of a lot of trolls that comes in masses of not just one or two or three. They come in hundreds sometimes. And it's unreal.
Yeah. Obviously, you know, I don't like how you've treated people. I don't like a few things that I've seen. But
all right, yeah, fucking all right. Sean, for example, I done a causelet on Sean and it come back to be true. You know, certain things that Sean has done, he's done to women. I don't want to be around that.
But obviously that's up to you. Do you know what I mean? I won't get involved in that part. It's
you got Marcus, but you never knew Marcus.
No, I didn't. I didn't know Marcus, but I've seen it's being plastered over the FYP as poems.
You've seen certain things, but not seen the other side of certain things. So if you can't, I think it's Joe Wilmot. So if you're on hers, you'll see the other side where me and Marcus are sitting there.
I'm not adding anyone in it. I'm talking to
me and Marcus are explaining about that, and then it was all for fun. All right, yeah. At the time, I didn't think of it. It was going to be bad on me. But yeah, I can see how it looks. It's fucking zoomed in. It's edited from one bit to another, and that's all you can see. There's someone else, and that was today, and she was talking about the knife thing. Yeah, people have already seen that. There's nothing people can have on me that's already been put out on social media.
Right. That's fine. The only thing I'm going to say is when you're saying that you done most of it for a laugh or a joke, it's not something to be joking about, though.
No, yeah, all right, yeah.
You know what I mean, like, because there.
All right, hang on. Well, no, yeah, I kind of do realise that, but that was the time where I was jumping out trying to jump out of the first floor window to try and hurt myself. You know, I was on cupboards, I was on fridges, I was on doors, I was doing whatever. I was spiraling out of fucking control. I never hit Marcus though. I can say that now. I never hit Marcus. Whatever I did, it was to myself.
And other people's point of view, do you know what I mean? If you're doing it for, say, you're saying you've done it for a joke or a laugh, you've got to see it from other people's point of view because people out there are getting abused. Do you know what I mean?
At that time, I was not well. Like I just said, that time, I was trying to jump out of a first floor flat. Yeah. That's not someone that's well enough.
Mm-mm.
I seeked help, I seek advice, you know, I took medication, I've done this, I've done that, and done the other. And now, what you see me right now is sitting here on a chair and talking to people, having a laugh and trying to have a good time. Whereas before, it weren't about that. I was crazy. You gotta let the past be the past. We've all got a past, except my past has been plastered on social media. And the worst thing about it is people are editing videos right down to the last second to make it look even worse. And they're only doing that now is because I won #1 on the rankings. It's been since then.
At the end of the day, like everyone's got their own opinion. I've got my own opinion on you, but you know, I just wanted to make it clear to you. I never.
Yeah. I bet you've not sat there and watched me for like a full week to actually know who I am and to get to know me.
To follow you, I used to send you like roses and everything. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but that was before I started looking at all of like what's been going around and what people saying, and obviously seeing like
what
things, like it. I'd never, like from the other night, I didn't mean it to come out so viciously as the way it did. I'm not that kind of person that sits here and puts down mental health, because I've got it myself. My family's got it, and a lot of friends
hurt me. You really hurt me.
And like I just said, I do apologise for that one. I can't apologise enough than what I have, and to people that I have triggered. I'm being an adult. I've got given myself that responsibility to explain to people like I never meant it in the vicious way that it was. That's why I wanted to say it to your face on here. I didn't want to do it behind your back. I wanted to tell you myself and own up.
Mm.
And
I was trying to find that video, but
what, the video of what I said?
No, it's of me and Marcus. It's nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you.
Have to explain it to me, like what.
So, but maybe this might give you a little insight.
Oh, yes. Never go like that, and then it goes. I done that Friday.
So, what?
See, it's kind of like. Oh, yes. Never go like that, and then it goes.
See how he does that?
I done that.
I have seen that. I have
So,
seen.
if you look back, if you actually look back on the videos that you've seen, and if you actually look closely and you see that, you can see that there's not an actual connection there. If you proper look, you can see that there's not a connection, because the first thing that you see is that, and you're like, whoa, fucking hell, that's bad. But if you actually go back and you look.
Okay, so can I just say something then, please? Obviously, I'm not hating on you. I'm just saying what I think. Obviously, the photos, yes, it don't give you any. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look great. There's another video.
Photos of Marcus and the bruising. That has got nothing to do with that. That's got nothing to do with that time. And bear in mind, if that was live when that happened, why didn't the police come? Yeah.
Well, I can't speak.
That is pictures that I have sent to a moderator.
Right.
In pure confidence, because someone's done this to fucking Marcus with the black eye, and that was months and months after that.
But didn't you send text saying that you've done it?
Getting things together and thinking, oh yeah, it all adds up. But why weren't the police called at that time when it was live? Because there was nothing to ring the police about. And if you'd seen the after bit after that, you'd know that, but you haven't. It's been edited right down for you to only see that little clip.
But I can't sit there and say what you're saying is true, because how it looks, it don't look good. So
all I can say is it was live. It was a live feed, and you know what people are like when things are live. You know how much people love to fucking call the police.
I just don't think that should have been. That should have happened. I don't think you should.
The police would have got called. I would have been arrested because of the evidence that's been shown.
Leave her alone. I'm not having a go at her.
But I haven't.
Hang on a minute, because people are saying to leave you alone, but I'm not having a go. I'm literally speaking to her like an adult.
No, she's alright, guys. Alright.
Like, I don't understand all this like horribleness from other people. Like, I've held my hands up. What does people want me to do? Like, yes, what I said was wrong. It was very wrong. But
I don't see how you had to go into Brandon's live.
I didn't go on Brandon's live. Brandon come to me. He came to me. He actually videoed me, like, or whatever you call it, on here. And then he added you into it. I did not send him anything. I swear on that. And everybody on my side can actually tell you that.
Brandon right now is really upset because I'm not currently speaking to Brandon that much, well, apart from earlier. And Brandon was offering people, random people, £500 in this chat. If anyone's in debt, you know, come and speak to me. Give me a message on Instagram because I'll give you £500. And I had to accept him at one point to tell him, stop.
Well, at the end of the day, I'm not on here to speak about anyone else. I'm on here to speak about what I said the other night. I don't want to sit here and speak about anyone. I just want to speak about.
The person that you spoke about at first was Brandon, so now I'm talking about Brandon because you spoke about Brandon. That was the whole.
Yes, I understand that, but at this current moment,
that I was bullying Brandon. That was it, wasn't it? Apparently, I bullied Brandon, so that's why you come on and said about Brandon. Then because I said this, that, and the other about me not bullying Brandon, then you went further back and started talking about my past. That's how it went. And then you told me about fucking self-harm and stuff like that. That's how that went.
Right, okay. But I've just held my hands up. What do you want me to do about it now?
Yeah, so now I'm sitting here and talking about Brandon. Now you don't want to know. You don't
It's
want
not, no, you've got it wrong. It's not that I don't want to know, Ems. I just want to speak about the situation from the other night before talking about anything like that.
It started from Brandon. Do you not get that? The situation started from Brandon. So
I understand.
what I'm going to bring up, Brandon.
I understand that.
You brought him up. You thought that I was mistreating Brandon. So now I'm going to bring it up and tell you, honestly, you go into Brandon's live, you tell Brandon, you know, about £500 that he's fucking willing to send to Tom, Dick and Harry. You tell him not to. Instead of it being me, why don't you ring him up on Instagram and not be live? Why don't you do that?
You want to stop speaking to me, Emma?
Because you don't.
But can you stop speaking?
Hang on. Why don't you sit there and take the time out of your day to message him without it being on social media? Okay? Well, no, because that's what I do. And you've got a cheek to sit there and tell me that I do this, that, and the other.
Are you joking?
Brandon.
Don't even start speaking to me like that, Emma, because I have come on and been the big person and spoke to you nicely.
Oh, big person.
Do not start speaking to me like that now. Because I'll tell you what, I will not have it.
Oh, Bill, you're not fucking
I'm not going to have you speaking to me like that when I've not sat here and spoken anything.
You shut your mouth up when fucking Gemma come on, didn't you?
No, I didn't actually.
Yeah, you fucking did. We all see it on the fucking FYP. Yeah, you fucking did.
Right, now, what are you doing? So the person comes on and tries to be a bigger person and you're sat there now slating them. Is it what you're about now, is it? I'm trying to do the right thing and own my fucking shit and you're sat there having a go at me.
Your apology up your fucking bottom.
All right, okay then. That's fine.
Bye then.